Right now, there may be a universe where you never clicked this video, and another where you already finished watching it. And there are universes that never had stars, never had atoms, and never even had time the way we know it. And according to modern physics, all of them could exist at the same time in something called the sixth dimension. That sounds impossible, but by the end of this video, you'll see why scientists take this idea seriously. To understand the sixth dimension, we need to build up slowly, because reality is like a ladder. Each rung looks impossible until you stand on it. We start with the world you already know. 3 dimensions of space: length, width, and height. Everything around you, your phone, your body, the planet, exists inside these 3 dimensions. If something has no height, width, or length, it basically doesn't exist to us. Now imagine pressing pause on the entire universe. Every planet frozen, every atom locked in place. That single frozen moment is a complete 3D universe. But our universe doesn't stay frozen. It changes. It moves. Things age, grow, decay. That flow of change is time, the 4th dimension. Time turns a still image into a movie. You're not just a 3D body moving through space. You're a 4D object stretching from the moment you were born to the moment you'll die. So far, this feels normal. Now here's where reality begins to split. Every second, choices are made, some by you, some by nature, some randomly at the quantum level. What if time doesn't lead to just one future, but to many? What if every possible outcome actually happens? This idea leads us to the 5th dimension. In the 5th dimension, all possible timelines of our universe exist. There's a timeline where you made different choices, a timeline where history changed, a timeline where Earth never formed life. These timelines all share the same starting point, the same Big Bang, but they branch off in different directions. Think of it like a massive tree. The trunk is the beginning of the universe. The branches are different timelines. Each branch is a complete universe, just following a different path. Already, that's mind-blowing. But the 6th dimension goes even further. The 6th dimension isn't just different timelines. It's different universes with different beginnings altogether. In the 6th dimension, the laws of physics themselves can be different. Gravity could be stronger. Light could move slower. Space could have more or fewer dimensions. Some universes might collapse instantly. Others might never allow matter to form at all. If the 5th dimension is a tree, the 6th dimension is the entire forest, filled with countless trees, each one representing a universe that started differently from the very beginning. This means our universe isn't special because it exists. It's special because it works. Out of countless possible universes, we happen to live in one where atoms stick together, stars ignite, planets form, and life becomes possible. The 6th dimension helps explain why that might not be luck, but selection. If only certain universes can support complexity, then observers will only ever find themselves in those universes. Not because they were designed, but because the others can't be observed. Now here's where your intuition might break. We don't move through the 6th dimension. We're stuck inside one tiny slice of it, our universe, our timeline. Just like a 2D character in a video game can't look up into the 3rd dimension, we can't step sideways into higher dimensions. But mathematically, those dimensions still exist. Physicists use higher dimensions to test theories about reality. They help explain fine-tuning, quantum randomness, and why the universe behaves the way it does. Even if we can't access the 6th dimension, its existence could shape everything we experience. If the 6th dimension contains all possible universes with all possible beginnings, then somewhere out there could be universes almost identical to ours, except for one tiny difference, a slightly different constant, a slightly altered law, a reality where things almost work, but don't quite. Our universe is walking a tightrope. Change gravity slightly, and stars never form. Change the strength of nuclear forces, and atoms fall apart. The fact that everything lines up so perfectly is one of the biggest mysteries in science, and the 6th dimension is one possible answer. So no, this isn't just sci-fi. It's an attempt to understand why reality exists the way it does at all. And if this feels overwhelming, that's a good sign. It means you're pushing against the limits of human intuition, just like scientists do when they explore these ideas. If you want to understand how all these timelines split in the first place, and why your choices matter in a multiverse, make sure you watch our full video on the 5th dimension.